so excited for today's unboxing of Popmart's Popland Finding Mokoko series. I had a completely different video planned for today, but on Valentine's Day, me and my partner went to one of the local blind box stores, and I was teasing him that he should buy me a blind box for Valentine's Day. And we ended up finding a series which I've been waiting to open for months. If you don't know about the Finding Mokoko series, it was a Popland exclusive, which is Popmart's theme park. So obviously I couldn't get it since I can't go to their theme park. And it originally released in September, but then they decided to re-release it internationally in December. And it's been pretty much out of stock since then. When we went to the store, they actually only had one box on display because it was so popular. But my partner asked if they had another full case that they could open, so they did. And he ended up buying me 3 because I couldn't decide between them, and I'm dying to get my hands on the SKULLPANDA one. So we decided on 3 that just felt right to open, and each box is a different vibe. Box 1 feels tall and skinny, but heavy, and I'm hoping for Hirano. Box 2, I'm hoping for SKULLPANDA. It feels full, but not quite heavy. It's like Goldilocks, so I hope I get lucky. And box number 3 was the second heaviest, and I'm hoping it's Dimu, because Dimu looks big. And I don't even want to admit how much time we spent shaking boxes while we were at the store. And I think to start, I'm gonna go for this tall, skinny one. It definitely feels tall and skinny in the box. You can kind of feel how there's like a weight in the center, but it doesn't go to like the rest of the box. And it feels kind of heavy. It's not like super light, which is why I think it could be the Hirano one, because the Hirano one is heavy looking, but it's definitely like a tall tower. So that's the one that I'm hoping we get today inside of our first box, but there is a chance this could be a lot of other ones. There is a lot of figures in this series that are like tall and skinny. And I don't know if this series has a custom bag. Oh no, it doesn't look like it. Oh no, and we were definitely completely wrong. This figure, I don't know. I don't think it is the one we wanted. It doesn't look like a tower, but let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh no. Oh, I got the sweet bean one. This was one of the ones that I wasn't excited for, so I'm a little sad to get our sweet bean one. And we have a lot of plastic protecting it. And the sweet bean one really reminds me of Alice in Wonderland. It looks like the white rabbit coming through like a portal or something. It's a really interesting vibe. Even though I'm not a fan of sweet bean, this one looks pretty cool. And it looks like our sweet bean is holding a key, and we have a bit of plastic around it, so let's take off the plastic. And if you didn't know, this background that sweet bean is popping out of is completely flocked, and I think it's supposed to be like a hedge for a maze. I definitely think this figure has theme park vibes to it. And I think the key is one of my favorite details. I really like Sweet Bean holding it, and I like how it's in this silver paint. It looks like our cute little Sweet Bean is going through a hedge maze, trying to find Mokoko and wants to have the key. And I like how Sweet Bean is a rabbit. I think that's really fun. I'm just not a fan of Sweet Bean though, so I'm not in love with this one. I kind of wish we had gotten a different one. So I'm really hoping we end up getting SKULLPANDA, or at least Hirano, because this one is a bit of a disappointment. And our cute little Sweet Bean is called Find It. Very cute, and I really like the cards for this series. Alright, I think I'm ready to see who's in our middle one. This is the one that I think is maybe SKULLPANDA. It feels really wide, which the SKULLPANDA one is, and this one was kind of like medium for the weight. Like it wasn't light, but it wasn't like super heavy. So I'm hoping this ends up being SKULLPANDA, because that would make my day. In Canadian dollars on the aftermarket, the SKULLPANDA one is worth like $80, $90. So this is worth like all 3 of these boxes if I get SKULLPANDA. Let's see who I got. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, this is the SKULLPANDA one. This one is so rare to get. Like everyone wants this one. And it looks like we're gonna have an accessory in the bag for the top of the head. Let's see. Ooh, I don't feel anything in my bag. Maybe it's inside of the box. Yeah, it looks like it's inside of the box. So we have a bunch of attachments for this one. It looks like we got a bow, a little thing for the top of the head, and then I think something for the hand, but I'm not sure what it is. Oh no, I think this thing's for the top of the head. We have like a little bolt detail, kind of looks like a mini hat. And we have a lot of plastic for this series. Oh, I love the binoculars. This is clearly a stand. There we go. And where does our windmill attach? Oh, it looks like it goes in the flower bouquet. I'm not quite sure why this one was separate. I feel like this could have been put inside automatically, but maybe they were worried about it breaking. And here's our card for Skull Panda. This figure is called Seen Her. So it looks like our Skull Panda saw Mokoko. And here's our Skull Panda all set up. I can't believe I got her. Like, I'm so excited. And I love how she's pink, like head to toe. She's kind of this rose gold color. It's really pretty. And if you didn't know for this one, we have a bit of a surprise at the back. We have this cute little panel that says good night, and if you open it, you can see Mokoko. And that little windmill that was in her flower bag does rotate and move around, but because of how it's positioned, it doesn't really move once it's attached. And she just has so many details. I love all of her like bows and ruffles. She looks like she's going to a tea party. And she does have these really cute binoculars she's using to find Mokoko. You can't move them or anything, so it looks like they're permanently in front of her face. And I just can't get over how cute she is and how precious all of these details are. And I do like her really cute bow stand, but it doesn't seem like it attaches completely to her. And she is just so cute. She is definitely worth it. I can see why she's the rare one from this collection. She's definitely the most pretty one. You have no idea how much shaking I did when I was in the store trying to make sure that I ended up getting the one that felt like Skull Panda. And I can't believe it worked out. I'm usually not so lucky, but I definitely got really lucky. And we're officially down to our last one. This is the one that I'm hoping is Demu, because Demu looks like the biggest one. I don't know if the heaviest one is, but maybe it's the pucky one. The pucky one looks pretty heavy, but I'm really hoping this is Demu. I actually don't like the pucky one, so I really hope we don't get that one. If this one is Hirano, though, I would be really excited too. I think I like the Hirano one better than the Demu one, but the Demu one is so gorgeous. So it would be nice to get the Demu one as well. There is a LABUBU one in this series, but I definitely don't think the LABUBU one is very heavy. So let's see. Ooh, oh, I really can't tell from the shape who it is. I don't think it's here now, but let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it is Demu. All my shaking in store really paid off. And wow, this one is incredible. And the stand for this series is really big, but it is so pretty as well. I can't wait to attach our Demu to the stand. It's gonna look so cute. And so far for this series, the accessories haven't been too bad to attach, so that's nice. For a figure this dynamic as well, I don't mind there being a stand, even though I'm usually not a stand person. And how incredible does our Demu look? It is just so beautiful. The colors are very fall. I love how we have this yellow to an orange to like this burnt kind of burgundy color. And I really like how the wings do look like they're a little bit burnt. It is very cool. I really like this figure. I think it is just so well done, and I'm so excited we ended up getting it. And I really love how we have a little flying LABUBU at the top of our Demu. It kind of looks like a little LABUBU fairy or wisp. This was the one figure that wasn't really bright pastel, springy type colors. I don't think it really matches the rest of this series, but that's one of the reasons why I love it. It's just so gorgeous. And I really like how this one has metallic paints as well. Popmart doesn't use a lot of metallic paints, but when they do, it's always beautiful. We have like this reflective gold to our Demu, and it's just so gorgeous. It's just so wispy and ethereal, and it just looks like it's flying through the air. It's incredible. And here's our card for our Demu. It is called Follow the Light. What a perfect name. And again, this card is just so cool. We ended up getting two of my favorites from this series, and I'm so excited about that. I feel like I got so lucky. And I can't believe I accurately picked out SKULLPANDA and Demu. Sometimes being able to buy in store is such a blessing. I really do think I got super lucky. I'm so excited we ended up getting 2 out of the 3 that I was most excited about. I'm so thankful as well to my partner who bought these for me. I think he's gonna be really excited when he sees who I got. He thought the Demu one was the best one, so I think he's gonna really like the Demu one. And even though I think I'm really unlucky, I do enjoy buying boxes in store. It can be really fun. And it's just kind of fun to guess, even if you're wrong, although I do find it a bit disappointing when you don't get what you want. I think overall, I'm just not very lucky, which is why I'm so stunned I ended up getting the SKULLPANDA one. And I think the Demu one was pretty expensive as well in the aftermarket, so that's good. I can definitely sell my Sweet Bean one that I don't want and replace her with my Here No one. But definitely let me know in the comments who your favorite was, and what do you think about a video like this where I'm only opening up one series. I really like this Finding Mokoko series though, and I couldn't wait to open this, so I really hope you like this video, and happy unboxing!